And this is my save.
Let's go. I think you started chapter 3, right?
Yes, we're on chapter 3 now.
Hell yeah. And hopefully, now that you've
dash up through that yet.
Not yet.
Turn the game down a little more, my god.
Go for it.
I checked out the settings yesterday and it was fine. Like I said, I edited it today. But for some reason today, it's like, we're gonna be so loud, actually.
Apparently.
And I'm like,
it's
what
haunted.
if you weren't?
It's one of the souls of the... It's not Fellowship, but of the Fellowship that have come to play the game.
God.
And they had their own preferences. Oh, man. Coming back to this with a fresh start.
If that's too quiet, oh well. There's no dialogue in this game. I don't have to worry about it just being audible. Hey, look, that skeleton was nice to me.
Yeah, for once. Oh my god, they had they did not care for you yesterday. They did
really
not.
didn't.
Yeah. There was this thing as like trying to make your life easy yesterday. They were guarding motherfuckers.
Stage 3.
Let's go.
Where we meet plants.
Plants. Plants aplenty. There you go. There we go.
Never mind, there's no more plant. But there's plant.
What's the one movie? What's it called? Giant plant. Is it Alien? Or is it just a giant plant monster?
Little Shop of Horrors?
There you go. There you go. I need to watch it at some point.
Oh, it's a fantastic movie.
I've heard. I've very much heard. Yeah, it's something that I need to, at some point, get on the list of things to have watched at some point. Because I assume it's a horror movie.
It's
at least
a musical.
from what I saw. Oh, it's a musical! Okay, never mind then. I guess...
On a technical level, I mean, it kind of could be horror, but as far as horror musicals go, I wouldn't put it and, like, Sweeney Todd in the same grouping.
Fair enough.
It's more of a... Would I call it a comedy? I don't know. I'm bad at knowing what genre something is, because I'm just like, yeah, it's... it's this thing.
It's this thing, yeah. I guess...
But it's not quite horror. It's definitely a good bit of comedy.
Fuck
sci-fi.
Yeah. We love that. We love that.
I just get to sit here and wait for my magic to recharge because I don't want to approach the plant with the tentacles grabbing me.
Yeah, no, there's no point in that. I kind of get vibes of like, in DMC 1 when you're near the end of the game and you have like those like, you're in the underworld and you have like those like, for lack of saying, like tentacle things, but they're not really tentacles. They're like, what are those things like grabbing
weird.
it? They're weird. They're weird. Yeah. Kind of get vibes of that right here. But yeah, no. There's that. I've heard, have you seen The Blob? I don't know if I've heard, I haven't heard much of that.
I have not seen The Blob.
I feel like I've heard it being like, it's not like quite as, well, for my circle, something like The Thing is like, the Thing in Alien is like the big thing for me. The two like best horror things you're gonna get out of that era of horror movies, that general era. But The Blob I've heard is kind of like, it's that realm. The Blob. What's the other one called? I'm
gonna die here. I'm dead.
No. Well, that's a great start.
Yay! We're doing so good.
Oh man. How much will the yapping affect your ability to play? That's the thing.
I have no idea.
Because I will say, I think when you were playing it, like on stream in like calls, but like
but I was also I don't want to be like I was more focused on it then than I am now, but I wasn't talking either. I just was kind of there. I wasn't up for talking.
Yeah, no, it was just a chill and hang out sort of thing, Whereas this is sort of like, it's still in the chill kind of vibe, but like you're trying to show this off. You're trying to
I'm trying to play the game and hold a conversation.
Yeah, but obviously that is probably a little more difficult to keep your focus. Indeed. But you're making it work. We got through 2 chapters so far, you know?
Yeah, and I only have to get through another 2 tonight. Yeah, I was looking at my new planner came in today, and I was putting everything on my schedule, and I was looking at it, and I was like, I said we'd do One Piece in that week that I have off from school, but that's like right after Resi.
Yeah, no, yeah.
In my mind, I was like, yeah, March. I have nothing going on. Oh my god, the Leon game.
Yeah, no.
Because I plan on just doing nightly streams until I finish it. And then probably some, because it's me and it's Resi and
it's Resi and it's especially Leon too. So
yeah.
you know, which here's hoping that again, it's kind of a troubling thing that like Grace is being a little bit undershot because of Leon, but hopefully she remains a presence. There is something not redeeming, but there's something.
I'm glad it's separate campaigns. It gives her a better shot.
Absolutely.
If
for her to carry her own.
I was like, if it was just Grace and Leon's in her story, it's over for that poor girl.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Although to be fair, I will say it doesn't help. Like, so I'm reminded, like, if they had gone that way, I am reminded of, say, Chris and Sheva, and I'd say that, like, at least for that game, Sheva did hold her own pretty well. But obviously, Chris is the mainstay in that series, and him being the mainstay in that game, he is the spotlight. He is the main character, the main protagonist, at least. But I would say that Sheva did hold her own pretty well against him.
I wouldn't compare it to that, though, because Sheva was a player character.
That is fair. Whereas this would be, but okay. How would your mind change? How would your feelings change if it was like, say, Grace all the way, but Leon is an AI partner that you have?
I feel like Ethan never would have survived 8 if Chris was in it any more than he is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, actually, that's kind of wrong. I feel like if 8 had been Ethan's introduction, would be the... I need to watch my health bar.
Yeah, no.
I'm watching the wrong bar is what keeps happening.
Are you looking at your mana bar, it seems like? Or...
And I'm like, I'm doing fine. Girl, that is not your health.
It's the one to the left. The one to the left. But yeah, no,
so, like, Chris being in 8 works because Ethan is this pre-established, like, you had a whole game, and it's just Ethan, and Chris shows up in the very last cutscene, and we all hate it because he looks wrong.
we don't accept that as Chris. That is
Which is so funny, because that looks more like the original Chris than any further, like, any of the newer stuff does.
This is true.
But they picked their route in 5, and they have to just stick with it now. They're like, we want to go back. You can't.
You can't. You cannot. You have to own it now. Yeah. You chose a design. You can't walk that back. But yeah, no. It would have been bad if it had been Ethan's first game.
Yeah.
And Chris was already there.
Because I think that cameo just would have overridden. And I think it would boil down to people being like, well, we've got the new character, but I wish we could play as Leon.
Right. That's true. Yeah, people would be longing for it. Because there's that, like, apart from, like, for movies where you're not going to play in the first place, I don't think there's a game where Leon is featured where you can't play him.
Yeah.
And that's true
so
for
it's
Chris
the thing of,
and,
like,
yeah, it's true for Chris,
I think that I'm going to come kill her and stand out here.
Yeah, watch your health, by the way. Yeah.
I know. It's the thing of, like, I have magic in this game. I can just stone them to death.
You could do that. But of course, be safe while you're doing it.
And
yeah,
it's gonna
like
kill me in my one hit. So it was gonna kill me no matter what I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the thing of, like, I think them having separate campaigns will give people time to learn to like her. The same way that Sheva being a player character allows you to like Sheva as a protag. Because there's no other, like... There's no other good example of it, because you could compare it to, like, oh, Luis and Ashley aren't playable characters. Ignore that Ashley very briefly is playable.
Yeah, yeah.
But they're not the main characters either.
No. And despite how much the remake did expand upon them, they are still
supporting cast, and Leon is your player protagonist. And I think if he was in 9 and not playable, I think it would have just been a lot of like,
I wish
Leon was playable. My god, these plants are kicking my ass.
Yeah. God damn, yeah. It no matter what door you're going through too, yeah. Yeah, no, that is true. I mean, you have to think about it too, like, with it being, with Sheva being playable, it also helps to personalize her as a character, not just in her, like, actual dialogue and whatnot, but also, like, you know, she has her own melee moves, you know, she has her own style, like, she aims entirely from the left, you know, there's little things that, like, make her unique as a character, just as, like, a player character, that, like, you know, if that didn't exist, maybe it would hamper it a bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, no.
I think if you just played as her and Chris was there, it would also boil down to like, well, Chris is here the entire game. Why can't we play as Chris?
Yes, precisely, yeah. Yeah, like, it'd be a wish that, like, you know, it would take from her, it would take from Sheva, and thus far,
I think the only way that it wouldn't take from them would be if it was like Jill, who there's a plot reason why she cannot be a playable character in this one. And you're like, okay, well, I don't miss Jill because Girly Pop's going through it. Wesker made her bleach her hair.
Yeah. And played piano for her. Or played piano for him.
God.
Half the reason he ever did it. He wanted a soundtrack. But no, yeah. And to be it becomes a bit more it's honestly increasingly obvious the more you play the game, at like even on a first go, that like that is Jill that is in the plague outfit, but there's at least like a slight mystery, like, oh, you know, we're always thinking about her because we're still we're focusing mainly on Chris and Sheva, and they're doing their own thing.
Jill hasn't been around for like 2 games now. Jill who?
Yes. Yeah, right. That's the worst part too. That's why I'm hoping, man. That's why I'm hoping that Leon is actually not even the biggest surprise. That's what I'm hoping, that like there's something more there. I don't have my hopes because Leon is a big part of that now, but who knows? Who knows? You know, they know Leon sells, of course, but it'd be nice if other, you know, Raccoon City survivors actually had a place to be here, you know.
My forever hope is Carlos, and he's one. And it's like, I don't actually. It's the weird thing of like, I want them to bring back Carlos. I don't actually care for either version of Carlos that much. Both versions feel like they are a derivative of a pre-existing popular character. I'm sorry.
Is Carlos in the remake, like, from what I know, like, is he meant to be sort of Chris-esque, and then
he
is
OG? In the original, he is this kind of pretty boy twink. Twunk, really, the way that all of their twinks are still pretty built.
Indeed, yes. Even Leon.
And, what did I miss up here? Hold up.
Think it through.
And in the remake, he is much bigger, burlier, and it is not helped by the fact that he shares a voice actor with Chris.
This is true.
And it's just like, both times, I'm sure he's a cool character. I like his personality, but like, he also just always kind of feels
like not a stand-in, but like a copy of a character we already know, you know.
It feels very like, oh, Leon was popular, oh, Chris was popular, and also like we're trying to get the most bang for our buck with these actors, so
yeah. I'm trying to remember, did RE3? No, I think RE8 came out after RE3, I think.
Did I?
Oh no. Damn it. Fuck.
Okay. Shoot. It was 2. It was.
I think it was 2, 3,
7,
8, and then 4.
2, 3, 8, 4. I think.
Yeah. But I do want to check now. Has Chris shared the sector?
Huh?
I'm trying to make sure, did Chris share the same voice actor prior to this? Like, was he the same voice character, blah, in 6 and 5? I don't actually remember.
In 6 and 5, yes. In 8, I don't think so. I don't think he's Sonic anymore.
Which is funny. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, immediately on the wiki, I'm not seeing anything that looks like... Yeah, okay, so it's not the same voice actor. Yeah, you're right. RE5 and 6 have the same, but then...
Yeah, in 8 we
change
it, and I miss Sonic.
You know, like, that's something too, like, I appreciate, at least with Leon, they seem to be on a good track. I'm trying to make sure if they're doing it with anyone else, but at least with Leon, they're doing a good track of, like, keeping it the same voice actor. But I do wish they kind of just stuck with the same personality.
I think the only time we've had a different voice actor for Leon lately was in the movie, because they're sticking with the voice actor established for the movies.
Yes.
Because they're sticking with Matt Mercer. That
for sure,
man.
Yeah.
And, like, Leon's one of the times where I'm like, yeah, you can just hire Matt Mercer to sound like Matt Mercer.
True, yeah.
But my god.
Unfortunately, it does make him get a little bit typecasted, it seems.
It's just, the Majima casting is always going to bewilder me.
Yeah, for sure. Especially when he could do a Majima, too.
That's and it's so sad. Because he's a phenomenal voice actor. And he could play a good Majima, and they're like, no.
You play Matt Mercer.
You want him to play Matt Mercer, and it's like, y'all.
That's not it. That's not it. Like, imagine if they had Mark Hamill playing Mark Hamill instead of the Joker. Like, come on, man, no.
It's terrible. Mark Hamill Majima, you will forever live on in my heart.
What could have been if we had more dubs?
With how little of his voice lines they recorded for the fights, no, they did not have the budget to keep bringing Mark Hamill back in the future.
You're right. He's the only one who
actually more prominent in 2, and he's like the only guy in that game that doesn't have some like idle call-outs in combat.
Like, fuck you, you know.
Bring that shit, Kazuma. What, you think you're better than me?
10 years in the joint made you a fucking... Hit? I wasn't checking. I wasn't looking.
I wonder if there's a plant down there, or if I couldn't tell what color I was in the poison. Alas.
You'll get it. You'll get it.
You have a lot of faith in me.
I have a lot of faith. You've 2 chapters coming. You're already 33. Well, is it 33? Yeah, 33%. Yeah, through the game.
Wow. This is not the way.
This is the way. But yeah, no. Oh yeah, all that being said, just, you know, here's hoping that, you know, as you put it, like, the fact that, like, Grace has her own campaign is going to make her stand out at least a little bit. I mean, hell,
I
like,
almost don't know which order I want the campaigns to be in, because on one hand, I'm like, I kind of want her to go first. Because, one, if she's going to be the survival horror, give me the tension before I know that I can just chainsaw through shit. And,
I mean, shit, like, that's... Yeah, go for it.
And it would give her a chance to just be there before Leon, so you're not leaving Leon. But on the flip side, then there's gonna be people who play Graces that are gonna be like, I can't wait to get to Leon. When do I get to Leon?
Yeah.
And I think it would be really interesting to go through a bunch of fights as Leon, struggle through them with all of his weapons, and then just be a normal girl.
Completely. Yes. That is a fair point, yeah.
Scrap that out and be like, okay, it was a little tough, but he's a trained agent. They sent me in fully armed, you know, insane melee, chainsaw. I'm so excited about the chainsaw. I hope that is...
I think everybody is. This is an arc being finished.
That is the
like,
fan
that we've been waiting
of
for.
all time.
Yes, precisely.
They said, like, we know you've got the shirtless mods covered. We know you've got the transgender mods covered. Here's chainsaw.
Yeah. Like, we thought parrying the chainsaw was holy shit, like, that's amazing. But now we've got him actually using one. Oh,
yeah.
Hey,
and I just think it would be so interesting to see all of that, and then no, you're on your own now. No training, no weapons. You don't know what these things are anymore.
It's So like for me, I kind of get there are two things. So if you were to go the Grace to Leon route, or pattern, it's kind of a bigger version of the R8 moment where you play as Chris.
Yeah.
Where you are a generally normal. You obviously do have a lot of defensive options as Ethan in R8 now, because it's more action focused. But it's not. You're still not as powerful as Chris, and you feel that when you play as Chris.
Yeah, because he's also he's trained, but he is just some guy who got ripped out of his house. Wasn't expecting it, and so
yes. Yeah. And so you get that juxtaposition where, okay, you played as this relatively defenseless character, especially considering Chris will be more defenseless than Ethan will be, or at least more than likely anyway. When you get that juxtaposition, it's going to feel incredibly just badass and just climactic, to like be able to pull off all this shit now that you've gone through the struggles and the horror of playing as Grace. But you could do the opposite, where
plant, man.
These plants are kicking your ass.
I struggled a lot with the plants in my first playthrough, so.
Well, at least this is kind of the status quo then, and it's not like uniquely struggling.
No, it was I just did not get the hang of the plants.
But then, if you go the Leon like Grace sort of pattern, it could be a bigger version. You know the segment where in Silent Hill 2 where you have all your weapons taken away from you and you get on the elevator. It's just a bigger version of that.
Yeah.
And I think that could be also really interesting, where you're sort of used to having a defensive measure. You're sort of used to being able to defend yourself.
It would be an interesting and fun way to add fear for a group of fans who. The average person is not playing 9 as their first game. The average person is going to have at least played 7 and 8 before this.
Yes. Yeah.
Most people who are in the Resi franchise by now have probably also played at least 4. Whether that's remake or original.
Absolutely.
It's popular enough that I would vouch that most people who enjoyed 7 and 8 a lot, whether they liked the older games or not, picked up the most, the one with the most notoriety among them.
Yes. For sure.
And gave it a shot. So these are creatures and things that were like, even when they introduce something new, we are 9 main games and 2 revelations, 2 rail shooters.
4 remakes.
4 remakes.
Actually, 10 games. 10 games, because 0.
Yeah. 10 main games.
11
a bunch of spin-offs.
Yeah.
Like, we're super far into this franchise now. Whether you played all of those or not, you by now can probably get the general gist and vibe of Resident Evil.
Yes, especially modern Resident Evil, which has been a bit more, is the word homogenized in comparison to earlier versions of Resident Evil?
They've got their formula.
Yes, yeah. There is a formula down. Although, funnily enough, it does feel like they're shaking up a little bit with this, which will add to... What's that?
I said, I'm excited.
Yeah, precisely, yeah. Because the prior best example they've had of this is RE2, and Claire and Leon both are similarly capable in those games.
Because that's before all his training and shit.
Yes, yeah. I mean, he does have training as a cop, but also Claire...
Yeah, but she also kind of has something akin to cop training.
Yeah, because of
not as
Chris,
intensive, not the same, but it is a noted thing that Chris did teach her a bunch of stuff.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. And so it's like, you get 2 scenarios, but you have people who are similarly capable of managing this situation, who have the similar kind of tactics, or rather similar kinds of like decisions to make in regards to surviving the whatever they're surviving right now. Whereas Grace and Leon obviously are vastly different in their capacities. You have someone who has been through this so many times now that imagine this being a sort of DMC2 situation where he's just super bored about this. This is nothing new to him.
This is just another day for him, except maybe he's dying.
Yes. Yeah, precisely. Yeah, but again, that's not the first time too. But
hey boss,
but
Leon's
no.
infected again. Yeah. Didn't we just redo 4?
Right, man, they're really recycling shit, aren't they?
They said if
No.
this is potentially going to be his last game, we are going to have him moaning non-stop.
Precisely. Yeah. I can't wait for that audio compilation to be made.
God.
But yeah, in comparison to Grace, where, you know, she obviously has like knowledge of like some of the things that have occurred with Raccoon City, what like having some idea of like what's going on with her mom, or rather some curiosity about it, and then
quick lore recap, because they change it every so often. By every so often, I mean every single game, I think.
pretty much.
Aren't the bioweapons a commonly known thing?
Yes, yeah,
Okay.
that's true, yeah.
We change it super often, because like in
Yes.
7, Ethan does not seem to know what they are. In 6, we have citywide outbreaks that are cleaned
Yes.
up. In one of the
Worldwide outbreaks,
revelations,
almost.
we have a city that gets infected and we laser beam it with the sun or some shit. I don't remember.
Yeah.
Insane start to a game, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
sat,
yeah,
I'm
it's-
paying attention. What are we doing?
Right, because like this is a known and kind of commonplace thing now, because like it's ever since Raccoon
Okay.
City.
And I know
it is
there's
Raccoon
parts
City
of because ID came out and was like, I can't leak all the shit behind Raccoon City,
Mhm.
and I'm like, but that's pre-5, so maybe we don't know yet. But by 6, I'm like, we have to know, right? Like that's a known
Well,
thing.
I'm pretty sure I could be wrong, but I feel like by 5 we already do know.
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
I don't
but,
know
like,
how much of that's like we already know, and how much of that's like a lot of BSAA know. And like I said,
that's true.
They change it so fucking often.
Actually, hold on. I think actually, I could be wrong about this. Is 6 like a hey, like this is like something that we can't keep open, we can't keep closed now, like we like this is gone out of control. I thought that was like something that like was related to the president, where like we can't keep this maintained anymore, we can't keep this quiet anymore, or something like that. I could be wrong.
ID, I know. You're gonna make me go rewatch that show, and it was not that good.
No.
But Leon's
Doesn't Leon?
so pretty in it.
Of course. Does he wear a suit too? He does wear a suit, I think.
He does wear a suit. And he's so pretty in it.
Of course.
And I hold a soft spot for it. It was my intro to classic Resi.
Right, which is
I know.
super
Fucking insane.
because usually it's one of the most recent remakes. It's RE4.
No,
No,
It was.
show.
I watched the live action movies when I was little.
Yep.
Don't look too hard at the things that I watched when I was little.
Yeah, no. Fucking Buffy and shit. You know?
I think.
Yeah.
Well, Buffy was made for teens. Resi 2 had stripper zombies in it.
You know what? Yeah.
So Buffy was like a little bit older than I should have been watching, but still made for a younger audience because it was made for a teen audience, and then eventually a college audience. Because I want to say it progressively kind of got more mature as it went on. Stripper zombies.
Stripper zombies. But you were saying about about ID.
I just remember because there's the whole thing that Claire wants Leon to like give her the chip with some files on it, and he doesn't. And it's the like we come out about all of this and something and some.
It's just so long.
Fucking game for a minute. Infinite
And make sure
Darkness summary.
This is important. By the way, we're playing a Lodoss of War game. By the way, if the audience forgot that.
Yeah, but no one's here to watch me play Lodoss War. They're here to watch me lose my goddamn mind.
Precisely. Oh man.
Why is my dad texting me? Oh, about God of War.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is he playing God of War?
No. They're making a God of War show.
Oh,
He was
okay.
responding to something I said earlier.
Gotcha.
I know you guys think Infinite Darkness is disappointing. I'm trying to figure out where we are in the lore, babes. Where are we?
And I'm so sorry.
I just need a summary. I just need. Do not make me pull up the scene on my phone. I swear to God.
Can we get like hearing it slightly in the background?
I don't want to watch it right now, but if I finish this early enough, I'm going to just pull up the show.
Go for it, yeah.
Come watch Infinite Darkness with me again. I'm sure that's what we had in our plan.
Oh my god. Careful now. Health is halfway through.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know actually. I don't actually know if like these things are
like
actually well
I
done or
feel
not.
like they go back and forth about it. Because after 2, it's the thing of like, we gotta keep it quiet, and there's the cover up, and like they market Raccoon as like a chemical leak. But then later down the line, that's obviously not the only outbreak, and I just cannot remember where the lore goes when more outbreaks start happening and what happens. I just know that Ethan doesn't seem to know what anything is, and which
I feel like at a certain point though, because like you have
to know this shit.
Yeah, okay, so we have Record City, which fine, they cover that up, fine, fair enough. RE4, okay. Like,
Yeah,
that
RE4
is
is
a
isolated.
area.
You could even argue that RE5 is isolated.
Yeah, but then RE6, like, you have so much shit going on in that game. So many different areas are affected.
Huge outbreak in 6. I'm gonna die.
Yeah. Come on, don't strap in. Okay, good. Yeah, no, like at a certain
watch
point.
Leon's show if I don't lock in.
Yeah, no, fucking at a certain point you can't keep this stuff covered up, you know, because this is spanning multiple countries, you know, this is happening in multiple different areas at once. It feels like it can't be. At a certain point, like they have to address, like, okay, there are bioweapons in this world and the people know this. Plus all the movies too, because like you have the I forgot exactly what occurs in like some of those, but
the entirety of New York City gets turned into zombies and then turned back out of zombies, and has to reconcile with the fact that many of them killed their loved ones.
This is yep.
We don't unpack that part of the plot, but
but
it sure
I mean, Resident Evil's
is there.
Yes, I mean Resident Evil's a like master at not unpacking things. So
they're like, we fixed it, and I'm like, we did not fix it, but thank you for telling me that Breaking Bad is canon in the Resident Evil world.
While fucking Breaking Bad mentions Resident Evil 2, which is like, what kind of paradox is that shit?
They're like, yeah, we watch Breaking Bad, and I'm like, okay, cool. I really want to unpack that you just casually were like, we've cured everyone in Raccoon City.
But people are not permanently dead, and you know
they killed each other. They didn't mean to. They were zombies, but they killed each other. God,
careful!
Damn it!
Oh fuck! God damn it, man! You'll get through this.
So far back. I have to lock in for Leon.
You gotta. You fucking gotta. Oh man. But yeah, no. You have that. And I was thinking, like, I think the first anime movie has like them at like having an airport infected or something like that.
Yeah, you're so right. I don't ever really remember that movie because I do not care.
Yeah, no, I only vaguely remember it. I only vaguely remember that like Claire's kind of badass in that.
Yeah, Claire's really cool in that one.
Yeah,
she's the highlight of it. Leon is there to sell the poster.
Yeah, Leon is there to just stand around. And that's it.
He looks like a cardboard cutout for over half that film.
Yes, no animation whatsoever. Basically, it's
Yakuza 6 for real, for real.
yeah, you're so right.
6 is so unfortunate.
Fucking hell. But yeah, no, you have that. What is fuck, what happens? Is there like some like? Is it Russia or like some Russian country or like?
I do not remember the second movie at all.
Not Russian country, but like yeah, you know what I mean. But yeah, no, it's like you have that. Like how does this stuff like continue to be maintained as a secret at a certain point? You know?
Yeah, I feel like they have to know, but then so many people don't, and I'm like,
which is crazy.
But at the same time, the people who don't that we see are always American, and I'm like, you know,
maybe
that kind of tracks that we just wouldn't know world news. That's like
true.
100% makes sense to me, especially if Umbrella is largely based in the States now.
That's true. Yeah. I mean, there's plenty of things that occur that we would just not be aware of. Oh man, including world shit that's happening right now.
Yeah. It's like every couple days I find out some new news that's like super old that just like was not at all aired over here. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's fine.
Good to know.
I guess.
I'm glad that's our that's our media diet. You know.
Cool.
Fucking hell.
Sit here and recharge my mana. I love this.
Go for it. We love this part of the game, but no, it's fair. Like if it's Americans that don't know that actually does kind of track a little bit, but
it makes sense.
Still.
It makes sense.
Fucking hell. Either way though, it's just like there's a lot going on in this universe that like at a certain point, like something's gonna leak.
Yeah.
And Grace of all people will probably like as considering that she's like studying the like the happenings, what's happened to her mother and whatnot.
Yeah.
She has some idea of what's occurring.
Well, I heal and let my mana regen.
Go for it.
Are POWs well known in Resident Evil? It's like such a question that I should know, but I really do feel like they change it every couple of games.
Yeah. It's one of those things where like they're not going to give you a straight answer, or they're going to give you a straight answer, but then they'll give you another straight answer. At some other point in the series, you know. Yeah.
Because at the start, I know they're not, but I'm talking like. That's a lot of words. Too bad I'm not reading that. Holy shit.
That a wiki page or something, or
yeah, I pulled up the wiki page on BOWs, which could have pulled up anything else actually, because that didn't tell me shit.
Which is lovely.
Oh, it told me a bunch of information on like the types of them and the blah 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 blah.
Which that's fair, but that's not what we're looking for. We're looking for do people know about them.
Yeah, it's 6 that I feel has like the most widespread, and then the movies as well. Because 1, 2, 3 are all isolated, 4 is isolated, 5 is isolated, 7 and 8 are also isolated.
But 6 is worldwide.
So there was a little period of time, because I'm pretty sure it's like movie 6, another movie, where, my god, they just were like, fuck it, worldwide.
Yes.
And then come 7, they're like, no, not worldwide. Small
not
outbreak.
Worldwide. Yeah. It's contained. You know? It's remote. Yeah.
I'll go look at that later. I still can't find a good.
Yeah, I don't know. Either way, Grace has some idea, but that doesn't mean that she's going to be capable of or rather, she's not going to be prepared, I should say.
Yeah.
For what's to come in the game in 9. So, we'll see. Regardless, it'll be again very exciting that like we have 2 very different genres of games kind of being put into a singular game.
I want to make like a dispatch type thing for the Resident Evil universe. I think that would be fun.
Yeah.
Where like
you said,
there's a team for small outbreaks. Because if we're just doing this world where like these things exist now, I think they should hard commit to it, and like there should just be like a local line you can call because there's a scrimp in your yard.
Yeah.
I know that outbreaks are the most common, but we're not gonna send Leon to every outbreak. I want to check out the like the DSO and BSAA people who are not going on these big missions.
Yes. Who just get told,
and are
oh,
just
hey,
like, hey, there's a couple zombies wandering around this farmland, or hey, there was a chemical spill and now the leeches are speaking Latin.
Yes.
That's the plot of Zero, right?
Basically.
Yeah, okay.
I still need to play through Zero, because, like, who's the Sephiroth ripoff that's the main villain? I need to see who that is.
What?
He's the dude with the long hair.
Oh, shit.
You know?
Yeah, there was a guy with long hair.
Yeah, with like long light hair, who's apparently, I think, the main villain. I think, who I don't know what the rest of the story of that game is like.
I don't know.
You know?
Zero's so interesting though.
It's wild that, like, with the way it controls and whatnot. It's funny that it's only possible with that kind of like that kind of game.
Like,
too,
we can't make it like that anymore. I don't think it would be well received in a mainline game. I think an indie game could do some shit like that.
Oh, absolutely.
But I don't think main Resident Evil could anymore.
No, which is unfortunate. But
I really want a fixed camera game that is fixed camera through, like, security cams.
Yeah, that would be so fucking cool. Yeah.
Before anyone says FNAF, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, no, not like that. One where, like, you actually you know, you see yourself as you move around on the security cameras.
I know, FNAF, technically fixed camera, technically through cameras. Look up. Y'all bitches know what I mean.
Yeah. Genau. It's funny too, because, like, you could have honestly kind of had that in, like, say, RE2, because it is an RPD, you know, or RPD. It is a police department where you're gonna have security cameras around.
Yeah.
Imagine that as, like, a full-fledged
thing. It'd be so cool.
You know? Yeah, you know.
I think if I ever were to make a game for Audrey, I won't. I'm not a game dev. I would do it like that.
You're already struggling with the fact that you'll never be able to make AMVs for your characters.
And now I start thinking about a game for Audrey. It's over.
Yeah. Your scope is already so limited. You can't go further than this.
I'm gonna loop around to there. Where the fuck am I going? Girl, I don't know. Oh, I can go down.
Don't know. But yeah, no, like, fuck, you could play with it. You could, like, have, like, say, like, you know, a liquor goes across the camera at any moment, you know. Maybe the camera gets, like a buggy feed or whatnot, and so, like, you can't see super well through it. Like, ooh, that could be interesting. You could play around with that, you know. Yeah, no. I've also always thought that, like, you know, I don't know how manageable this would be, but, like, at least, like, maybe one. Imagine a single instance, and maybe Resident Evil's done this at some point. I just haven't played a game that has it, but imagine Resident Evil having this instance where the fixed camera is from the perspective of one of the creatures that are inside the room, and, like, you have to contend with that. You know, like, that would be super interesting. You know, it's a second point of view. Or second person point of view that you, like, of this fucking creature, and, like, that'd be creepy. You know, I think it'd be fucking sick. But alas, I don't know, and I don't think Resident Evil has done that before, but that'd be super cool if it had.
No, you get the POV of the hunters, but not, like, during combat.
Yeah, it's like it's actually, they do that a lot, if I recall, because that's the hunters, and we have Verdugo. I feel like there are other instances of that where, like, you get the zombies in RE1 Remake, if I recall, because you have the zombie coming down the hallway, or coming down the stairs rather. And they do that a couple times where it's like you get the perspective of the creature, but not during a moment where you can like freely control yourself, you know. And I think that'd be super interesting if they had played around with that at some point, you know. But yeah, no, ooh, yeah, you could do something with that. But obviously, you know, as you said, probably not with a modern release of Resident Evil. With an indie game, though, like, you could definitely try something with that.
Yeah, I just think with an indie game, that retro feel is better received.
Yes,
and new Resi is branded itself more.
Yeah, because for better or for worse, and in some ways better, and in some ways worse, like, it has it's forced itself away from the classic, like, kind of style of Resident Evil, you know, into a different style, which is also, like, cool, which is also neat. But obviously it's not the same as, like, classic Resident Evil, where it's fixed cameras, etc. you know, you couldn't suddenly thrust it upon new players, you know.
Yeah.
At least not super easily. They did kind of think about like adding an unlockable feature where once you beat the game for Resident Evil 2 Remake, you would get fixed camera angles. I think there was something like that, but they eventually just sort of scrapped that, which is kind of unfortunate. But
yeah. My game froze for a second, and I got so scared.
Yeah, right. What are you selling? Yeah, no. But no, yeah. Modern Resident Evil can't pull that off quite as well. I don't think so, but you know, that's where the indies. That's where the indie developers are for. That's what they're for. They're for is to experiment.
Someone in the indie community come talk to me. I have a Resident Evil OC that I really want to see manifested. And if you give me a couple hours to talk your ear off, I'll make it worth it.
I got ideas to sell to you.
What are you selling? Ideas.
Oh man. Fuck it, I'll comes dressed as the merchant. All right then, I'll buy it at a high price. God. But yeah, no. That would be wild. That would be wicked. But yeah, no.
I only have 2 soul keys, which is not the amount of soul keys that I need by like a long shot.
How many do you need?
I need 5. I understand your wishes. You seek to revive Ashram, correct? Yes, and I will do anything to achieve this. Then swear your loyalty to me. Swear your loyalty to me on your very soul. I swear on my very soul my loyalty to Carla the Grey Witch. Unlike a certain someone, you understand what is important. I accept your pledge. Take this magic sword. Now go, fulfill your mission. Love is sometimes cruel, Marfa, goddess of creation. We are unable to live without love, yet are continually confused by it. Goodbye, Carla.
I'm sorry, but like the flipping of the sword just gave me Sephiroth throwing a green ball at Cloud vibes.
God. Deedlit, turn around!
You good?
Yeah, she kept trying to face the other way, and you can't look at those things. Or they're immune.
Those are wicked, by the way. I'm sure they're annoying to fight, but...
Not really, you just do a thing like the, Oh, hi! Kinkashu, so this is where you were. You seem quite lost. Have you found what you seek? What I seek? Kinkashu, if you'd be so kind as to help me. Forgive me, elf girl, but I cannot leave this place. However, there is a bow training area down this path. Should you continue on your journey, the training area will prove useful. Bow training area? Alright, I won't check it out.
Waste of time or bad memories?
Really difficult.
Yeah. Alright then.
But I will come in here and start a fight. And forget the entire conversation we were having. Carla, here's the realm of the demon god. Let us question your resolve. Resolve? For what do you fight? If you fight for those who have been lost, then I will tell you this. Give up, for it is futile.
Carla is apparently a liquid.
She's goop.
She's goop. Very strong goop.
She's very strong goop.
Now, she's not seeming it so far, but... Oh man, if only. There we go.
You're not getting away, Carla. The darkness is inside you. It's just like hers. How interesting. Now let us have some fun. Allow me to show you something interesting. Enjoy!
Oh boy! Ah, okay. Who is Flaus?
You know the king? The guy who looks like Ganon?
Yeah.
His dead girlfriend.
Ah, okay.
From before he was evil.
Got you. Was she in the OVA? and I don't remember?
No, because
okay.
She was part of that group of adventurers that they talk about, the 6 heroes.
Okay.
Oh, the effect on the screen is so dizzying.
Yeah, you might want to lock it, actually. I'll,
It's okay, it's gonna take me multiple tries, because she's gonna kill me. Yep.
Well, do you have a save point, like, right by? Or?
Yeah, it's right beneath here.
Okay. Okay, cool.
All the boss fights have a save within 2 rooms of them.
Got you. Okay. Well, that's lucky then.
Yeah, she's not in the OVA. She was part of the group of 6 heroes that you hear them talk about. That was Wart, Carla, Beld, some other people. Wart, Carla was the unnamed one, Flaus, Beld, and then I'm missing 2. I want to say one of the kings. Like the really old one, maybe. There's someone else, and my ass just...
Was there a red-haired dude, or am I mistaken that?
The red-haired dude was Beld.
Okay, okay. Yeah, that sounds familiar now. And if I recall, is it Beld or someone else that we use? We essentially resurrect them without any memory in the game.
That is Beld. They really love doing weird shit to Beld.
Yeah, and we never unpack it, at least as far as we know.
Never unpack it.
Yeah. I'm not gonna go over the it's not Beld himself, but like don't we kill like some boy, and then we we go back to the grandma or something like that?
I don't want to talk about it. No, I probably give the head to this girl. Hi. I killed a man. Oh, I killed your grandson.
It's wild. It's wild. But yeah, no. Either way, though, yeah, I know who you're referring to now, though. So, shit. Yeah. Okay. So Carla is just
Carla's the like. Ooh, you're fighting Carla, and then hi, costume. You're not going to see.
Carla's the fake out,
yeah.
Until you get to the real fight, which is this.
It's fine. This one's nicer to you than the ashram fight.
Yeah.
There's 2 stages to him, and both of them are very real fights.
Ooh, lovely.
Nice. Get up, girl.
Do you have a defense against the electricity attacks, or are those just
don't get hit by them?
Fair enough. I love she even has goop noises, Okay, after the real fight. Rocks. Rocks.
Yeah, when in doubt.
Rocks.
Rocks. Flaus and Jin and Ifrit are how you know this was made not for the Western audience, who very likely have only seen the animes. I haven't watched the other anime to know for sure, but if it follows the later story, it still wouldn't have Flaus in it.
Right.
Jin and Ifrit were also excluded from the OVA because they cut out that entire plot line to speed things up.
Got you. Yeah. In which case, that is context that someone who's from the Western side is probably missing if they're playing
I'm sitting there and I'm playing it and I'm like, huh.
You're selling it. Oh, fuck. God damn it. You got this. You got this.
I'm not allowed to talk this round.
Go for
Hello,
it.
costume.
I like you keep on going to the left.
It's because in my brain I'm going through this left.
Yeah. Okay, first, we beat her. We defeat the goop. And then we fight. Whatever the... whatever dimension you go through in order to face Flouse there. Yeah, because this is just meant to be, yeah, again, a teaser into the real challenge. So yeah, focus, lock in, rocks. Okay, alright, alright. Oh boy. Ooh. Oh god, you almost stepped into that. Don't be a fucking guard. Ooh. Whoa, rocks be upon ye.
God damn it.
Damn it. Ah, you were doing so well
So
there.
close.
It's so fucking
Please. Klaus, please.
close.
I get Leon as a little treat, please.
Come on, come on.
Ran out there with my water bottle fully in hand, taking a fucking sip. Like, I can't jump. I have one hand on the joystick and one hand on the bottle.
Yeah, no. No shot there. Alright, this is almost like a non-issue, this fight.
Yeah, even if I get hit, I recover by the time the fight's over.
Yeah.
Because the only thing that periodically hits me has been the electricity. Deed, are you kidding me?
Bro!
Why would you ever say this was a non-issue?
Fuck you.
It's not even at you. I don't know what the hell happened.
Yeah, I don't know what was going on there. Because I assume you were pointing it to the left.
I just couldn't get her to turn around safely.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm actually just gonna let Carla kill me.
Go for it.
So I can restart.
Yeah, no, that was a weird and wild
and then it just threw off the whole vibe.
Yes, yeah. Dude, you threw off my groove. So we don't get copyrighted for that.
I think we can say things. It's fine.
We can say things, it's true. I need to turn off. Oh, go there. What's this? Oh, okay. No, over here. Mute for like an hour. See where that goes. Okay, cool.
Yeah, that time we didn't even get purple.
Hit. Yeah. And now, Ziria challenge. Wow, the frame rate. Where there's a wisp, there's a way.
Awful. Ah, she's got me.
Careful. Ah, damn it, man. I guess where there was, there isn't a way.
The issue is she has a whip.
Mm. Which is why I wasn't saying it. Because we don't need her to have more power.
This is fine. Everything's fine.
You got this. You got this.
Regretting my choice to not just give myself every weapon in the game and all magic.
Mm-hmm.
But I ain't a cheater.
Stares into all the infinite weapons and a breakable knife in RE4.
I earned those.
Well, yeah, but you also earned all the weapons too in this. Lock it, lock it. The drive-by rocks have been a very amusing and also very useful sight. Or useful fight. Useful bleh. Word.
Jesus Christ. It's so hard for me to look at this fight, and this is also the room that you do your boss rush in later, and it's awful. God. I had to, the reason I was I had to put the fight down for a bit was I was genuinely getting sick.
Yeah? Oh, man.
The boss rush one, if I recall, isn't quite as bad because you do have a floor surface.
Right.
To help steady it a little.
Mm-hmm.
But
whereas in that,
whoa.
Yeah. Because in this, it's just full-on green void.
Yeah, it's the issue I had at the end of the Berserk games that I love so dearly.
Yeah. Did it have something similar to this, where it's just
yeah, it's just a fucking void.
Mm-hmm.
That VOD's up somewhere. I'll go find it to show you later, or I'll just go find the fight. But I can't remember what the last thing you fight is.
Mm-hmm. I noticed it speeds up too over time. God damn, man. Shit. Ugh.
Oh, I can do it. I can do it. I have to get through at least one chapter.
You can do it. You can.
And if I get past her, we're good again. Because the next fight I think is difficult, but not hard to look at.
Right. That is at the battle. It seems like with this.
Yeah, it's hard to look at. I struggle with tracking in this fight.
Mm-hmm. You got this fight down to a science, but then this is the real problem. You got it. Man. You're getting a lot of damage on her, but then she does quick damage on you. And eats at your health bar fast. Ooh.
My rock approach is working. I shall take this and Yes, yes. I see now.
Mm-hmm.
The error of my ways is...
Oh, are you fucking kidding?
Back in the thing, my dumbass forgot about the stalker.
Max that shit out.
Oh, we've got this. It's fine.
You got this.
You done gooping, Carla?
Now she is for the moment.
I'm so upset that we don't get the woodchuck design for Carla in the second anime.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Where it's just like she has control over like his body.
It's just this Carla again, and I'm like,
mm-hmm.
But this Carla is gone.
Mm-hmm. Alright, lock in.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it afterwards.
But what if talking about woodchuck is what gets me through the fight?
We'll experiment with the next attempt. Right now, lock in. That's right, yeah, because you can gain energy from that. Okay, so that does work out a little bit.
I just can't stand on it when I'm blue.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus. Oh, come on.
So I just need to start rocks everywhere.
Yes.
Is what I'm
I
hearing.
think so.
Is shut up for boss fights and rock them.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna drop back down here and save that progress.
That is a good move. I love the drive-by on the stalker on the way.
And I'll go ahead and recharge this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Carla's just the crown, like that's her spirit, and she possesses whoever wears it. And they get it off of Lelia, and they put it on Woodchuck, and then they just leave the Lelia design, from what I've heard, in the second anime. Even after, because it starts with a recap of the original anime, to my knowledge. Like, first chunk of that is just the original a second time. Hello, Parn.
Right.
Yoink! Alright, I am missing 2, which means time to take a look-see at my map.
Yep.
And there's... Nope, that's the shooting range. I'll go pop into it so that I don't keep going, what the fuck is that?
Is there like a... I'm not able to tell. Is there like an unexplored thing that like...
So... If you see right where beneath I am, there is a blue...
A red door.
But... No. The blue right beneath me. And the space next to the blue thing that means to save, and that's not a solid wall. The red is team.
Gotcha.
And so basically, like, you can see this, you can see it here on the mini-map. There's, like, the little gap between the two white pieces, but the next one's solid. It's open door versus solid wall.
Gotcha.
And so I can see open door and then nothing next to it, meaning that I haven't touched it.
Gotcha.
So I'm gonna go touch it. I got you. I touched it now. I'm not doing that.
But now you have it.
But now I'll stop going, you know.
What is that thing?
So cut back across and go to the right. Got it, boss.
Yeah, no, that's, you know, I'd say almost cowardly. You know,
it's
they
unfortunate.
Yeah.
It's so unfortunate.
Because imagine how fucking fun that would be.
And it's like just Lelia's, not Lelia, Jesus Christ. It's just Carla's personality in Woodchuck. But I'm like, I think we should get more comfortable with even the fact that she's a sorceress. That's her vessel now. Or, like, I would accept that she doesn't want to stay with Woodchuck as her vessel for very long. She gains nothing from him. But why did we go back to Lelia?
Right, yeah. If it's gonna be a pretty woman, at least make it a different pretty woman.
Yeah.
You know?
Above this is
but in truth, again, have some balls and make a woodchuck.
Because it's the thing, she wouldn't stay in that vessel for very long. She picks magic users because she doesn't provide any of her own magic to the situation from memory. She relies on the power of her vessel.
Right.
So, Woodchuck is a rogue, he's a thief, that's his D&D class. He's not a magic user. He's not someone that she's, like, gaining anything from.
Right.
There's really no shortcut there, is there? Aha! There it is! Ow.
Now without a little danger, though. Let's go.
We'll pop across to the store.
To the good old game.
Hello, game. I don't want this boomerang.
Hang when he's a boomer, be
will,
like.
However, for now, buy a sword.
Are we finally? Well, unless you already had and I wasn't paying attention. Are we finally buying a new weapon from him? At least you're buying a new sword. Yeah.
Because it does 18 points more damage than my current sword, and I don't know when I get another sword, and I'm like, I could use something a bit bigger.
Yes. Look at that shit. Hell yeah. The cloud transformation is slowly forming.
I got real close to buying the Advent Children jewelry set the other day, but the ring wouldn't fit me.
Yeah.
And I could buy it for the rest, but I could also buy a lot of the rest individually at higher quality and lower prices.
Yep. In that case, that is the way of going about it.
Because it's like a replica, like a little keychain of the sword. Okay, well, I have that. And then I want to say it was a bracelet and a pendant of the wolf piece. But what I really wanted out of that set was the ring. And it was...
Of course you would.
Yeah. You get it. It was the wolf, you know, the wolves that are like fucking plastered everywhere in that movie.
Yeah.
It was just that on a ring, and I was like, that'd be a really fun, cool thing to add to my attire. And it is really weird, because if I read the sizing right, it's like 2 sizes too small on me. And I'm like, I feel with the style of jewelry that it is a predominantly men's-oriented jewelry set. I have small hands.
Right. Fascinating.
So I'm like, either it's not American standard sizing, but I can't figure out what standard sizing it is to translate, or it's a really fucking weird set.
Right. And you're sure? Because like I don't know what like the gender like the demographics are for like, you know, Final Fantasy fans compared to, you know, like, you know.
Yeah, but it was like, it's a large. It's not a dainty ring, it's a large ring that I would liken to a class ring or a football ring in size.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Okay,
yeah, you see how I'm like, why is it 2 sizes too small for my small ass finger?
Yeah, this shit is, like, all of this shit is huge, by the way. This is like such a huge, like, what's the word? Like,
yeah.
It's just very present, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah, the fact that, like, the ring is so small is so wild. Yeah. I don't understand that. I don't get that. Because everything else here is big and for...
Yeah, and like even the ring, like it is a large ring, just a small size, and I'm like, why?
Yeah, right? yeah. In that case, like it being like a misinterpretation of the sizing might be something, but I don't know.
That's what I'm assuming, and I'm like, at some point maybe I'll just order it and see for myself.
Right.
Because it doesn't make sense for the ring to be that small.
Right. When everything else is so, like, again, so present, so huge, and what seems, as you put it, like, more masculine in what seems to be, like, direction, fascinating. I feel like just look like
keys. God damn it.
Do you absolutely need them, or
yes, they open the next area that I have to go to. Like, they are a mandatory, but I don't remember where they are.
Are you potentially looking at a guide, or
not yet.
Okay,
I've got
all right.
Hallways I haven't gone down yet, so we don't guide till I've exhausted my options.
Yes. Which I guess certainly would mean that, like, you actually haven't. If you're guiding, that means you still haven't exhausted all your options, because you could have found it without.
Yeah, it just means I've exhausted all my obvious options and I'm missing something.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, God, look at that.
So I'll snake back down through here and then maybe swing hard the other way and go back to the green area. This is not the optimal way to go back to the green area, but rocks.
In lieu of other options. Rocks. And look at the not the framing, the shading of those statues there. God, this game looks so pretty.
It's so pretty.
The models.
It makes me want to go play Symphony again, because I'm like, it's so pretty, and then I start thinking about Symphony, and I'm like,
well, hey, again, maybe, maybe it's not going to be as bad as
the Symphony is also gorgeous, and like, I like the soundtrack of this game. The soundtrack for Symphony of the Night is so insanely good. Like, this is a good soundtrack. I went to see if any of it was on Spotify. It's not. That's unfortunate. I was going to add it to my stream playlist. Not that I use that often, but it's nice to have.
Right, as an option.
And I keep it updated when I find more music I like.
Absolutely.
I actually went through and took a bunch of shit off of it.
Oh, yeah?
I put a bunch of stuff on because I was like, I'll take recommendations. And then I was like, I don't know why I did that, actually. Oh my god.
Is that something that you particularly You got it, You're
it's
fine.
games I don't play, and then I was using it to record one day, and I'm like,
it just doesn't feel like it fits.
This doesn't represent my taste at all. This doesn't accurately, like, a bunch of the songs accurately tell you other things that I might be into. And then a bunch of them are like, I openly have not played that game and probably will never play that game.
Yeah.
Not that it's a bad game, just not my taste.
Yes, yeah. Whether that's a oh, this one got hit like as soon as you used it, the GTA one.
Yeah.
And then I could see like Children of the Omnissiah is obviously probably not something you're ever really gonna be.
Yeah, I took off a bunch of Warhammer. I had Dye and Suave put like some Dye put I think some of their tower defense game on there, and I might have left a couple, and Suave put like some A-Hit, and I took that off, and I was just like, I just want it to be songs that I actually like.
Yeah, I feel like those, like, in the context of like what you were using for, I think we're fine, because like you were using them during like your building stream, like your Lego building streams.
Yeah.
And I feel like that fits because that's just to chill out. That's not like you're not really presenting yourself, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess you are, but like it's in a different way. Whereas so to be clear, how were you using them?
I used
recently?
it for like Peak because I don't listen to the Peak soundtrack. I listen to my own music, and I was like, well, I can't play my copywritten.
Your copywritten music to.
Yeah, I was debating whether or not I was going to say what playlist specifically.
Fair enough.
I have a playlist titled Curious Shower Playlist. It's 24 Hosier songs and one Dame Dane to keep you on your toes. And the cover picture of it is the shower scene from Zero.
Of course.
And that's been like my go-to playlist a lot lately. Fantastic playlist. Oh my god.
But of course you can't play that.
I can't play that on thing.
Yeah. But you can play like other video game music and whatnot.
Yeah. And so I was using it there, and I was like, the building streams Yeah, I'm technically not, like, presenting myself, but I am, because if you watch something like that, or you watch something like Peak, and you hear a song that you recognize, you can probably gather that I'm into that game. And that's something else that I would talk about, potentially play in the future, a shared and common interest. Like, every little thing like that goes into it.
Right.
And I was like, I'm gonna go take out the stuff that doesn't actually align with that. Yeah, even if it's music that I like. Because something marketing.
Marketing is important. Marketing is crucial, especially in this realm.
Yeah, it's the branding, and it's the, like...
Yeah.
I want to give that accurate portrayal of, like, no, I like this thing, and if you also like this thing, stick around.
For sure.
And there's little subtle ways to do it. Because, like I said, I don't use that playlist often. I can't see myself doing another building stream. My setup for that died with my tripod.
Right. Yeah. Which, are you still working on,
I'm like, I should kind of get a new one, but at the same time, I don't use that camera anymore.
Fair.
I've swapped over to using my plug-in webcam, which is one of those types that's, like, meant to just kind of hook onto the back of your computer. Maybe a new bow.
Oh. Hat trick.
Hello, Woodchuck. Woodchuck, I just said your name. Hey, dude, have you escaped? I'm not gambling with you. Where is this place? I'm not gambling with you. Well, this is like a gambling den. This is a gambling den. Gambling's the best way to quickly drum up military funds. I'm not gambling with you. Gambling. You never learn, do you? You won't regret trying it. I'm not gambling with you. If you ever feel like gambling, let me know anytime. I'm not gambling with you. Goodbye, Wood.
Listen, man, with how prominent gambling has been in terms of being a marketing like a sponsor lately, maybe no.
I'm not gambling. Unless.
Fuck it all. Yeah, no. You want music that's gonna represent your interest and, like, is part of your interest and whatnot. So yeah, that's really tracks.
But I went to go add some of these songs, and none of them are on Spotify, which always leads me to just listening to the entire Symphony of the Night section of my stream playlist, because I fucking love the Symphony soundtrack.
Was there anything stand out? Well, I guess apart from Kefka's theme, was there anything stand out in Final Fantasy 6?
Okay, Kefka's theme. I could answer this question any other time.
Yeah, it's the classic.
What's the music in 6? I have some of it on my playlist.
Yeah, love. This is the classic. Like, oh yeah, any other time I could talk about this.
We are not making it to Leon tonight. Final Fantasy 6. VI. Okay, well, you can't figure out what fucking Final Fantasy I'm looking for. That's... Oh, forgot how much 7's on here, because it's 7 OG, 7 Remake, Crisis Core. I put a bunch of stuff. I liked the Velt theme a lot. I also really liked the one that... I know her name. Oh no, I know her name.
Celeste?
Yes!
Or... Okay.
I like the one that she sings quite a bit. It's really pretty. I also think it is funny that it starts with the same melody as Aerith's theme, which was entirely on accident. It's called Accidental Plagiarism. The same guy wrote both songs. There was no intention for them to be connected. There was no intention for them to be connected. It just so happens that, like, if you go listen to the first couple of notes of that song and the start of Aerith's, it is the same.
Right.
Like, the exact same. And I'm like, it's called accidental plagiarism, and it's really funny to me.
Yeah. It's like, it's from me, you know, so it's like, if it's good from yourself, is it really plagiarism?
In an academic sense, yes.
Is that really so?
Yeah. Like,
can you?
It's the thing where like you can't submit the same work for 2 assignments.
That is fair. That is fair. Yeah, that is true. Yeah,
and like you're not supposed to do the thing where like you write one draft and you break it into 2 separate, really similar essays for 2 very similar assignments. Like that's called accidental plagiarism, and it's like, oh, you didn't mean to. Well, actually, that's intentional self-plagiarism. But
yes,
that thing where you accidentally copy yourself and you're not thinking about it is a real thing.
Yeah, I could see it because like if you put it in like a more like more sense
with music, it tends to not matter.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say though, because like I could imagine like you couldn't say have like you couldn't have say that composer have Aerith's theme and then go to some other studio to do some other kind of game and then accidentally use Aerith's theme in that game.
Yeah, that would be too copying of the music. It's the way that like I think Sonic does it a lot where they steal music from other Sega games. I think it was Sonic that I was telling me about.
Where it's just, you know, at least what seems like similar kind of music or whatnot. God.
Or just straight up a song from another Sega game, but it's not under the Sonic licensing, so it's like you can't actually use it.
And so oh wow, okay. Have they gotten into legal trouble for that?
I don't know. I don't rightly remember everything that Dai was telling me. It was one of the nights where Dai was telling me insane lore while I was definitely trying to do something. Okay, girl, I do not remember where I'm going. Holy shit.
I don't know.
Woof. This has to be 3 episodes. It fits so nicely into the time slots.
Yeah, no, precisely.
Because I need, between mouthwashing and either Yakuza 3 or Silent Hill 2, exactly 3 episodes.
Yeah.
It fits so nicely, which means I have to get through this stage and get through the next.
You can do it. You can do it. So you're there currently. Oh man, I don't. Fuck, man.
I'm gonna get back to the blue. I think I'm barking up a wrong tree over here.
You might be.
Dude, turn around.
Are you about to
turn around?
Okay. There we go. There we go. Or accidental plagiarism. We were saying something else.
We're talking about Final Fantasy VI's music.
Yeah.
You asked if there was anything that stood out, because I was talking about Symphony being really nice.
There was a... Oh no, actually, hold on. Put a pin in that for a second. Let me make sure. I was gonna say about the like actually using other licensed music in a game that you don't have the license for. I feel like that feels like it'd be harder to not get right. But at the same time, I do know that like things like say, fucking Capcom had a scandal recently where they had like they plagiarized a lot of art pieces or like a lot of photography from a certain photographer, and you could see a lot of the influence in that. In RE4 OG and in DMC 1, and I think in other games. If I look it up again, I'll find it. Yeah, you could just straight up like I don't know how like super obvious, I don't actually know like what the outcome of that was. I don't know if it was just a claim and then like it got I don't know what happened.
Potentially with Capcom, it was a claim, real or not, and a lot of money, and then a lot of silence.
Yes, potentially, yeah. Capcom, yeah. If I look up, would it be plagiarism or would it be Well, this is funny. This is different, but I noticed. I remember you saying this when Human was playing RE8. Not that this is like been something that they've been something about or not, but a lot of the enemy designs in RE8 are very similar to that of Frankenstein's Army.
Yeah,
which is something to think about.
They usually plagiarize themselves, and then they just straight up went and yanked from Frankenstein's army, and I'm like, damn.
Mm-hmm.
And they were like, you were fussing that we only have 3 enemies, and I'm like, yeah, but like,
they
were yours.
Yes, right. And listen, at the same time, don't fix what ain't broken, and also don't steal from others in the process. You know?
Wild.
Yeah.
Woof, wrong thing.
Shit, am I not gonna find this now all of a sudden? Come on.
Yeah, the enemies in 8 are from Frankenstein's army. The enemies in 7 are just from earlier Resident Evil games.
Yeah, no, and there's a difference there, you know, in terms of severity of the problem, you know.
Yeah.
Come on. Okay, fine. I've got an article about it. So to do. Yeah. Allegedly, has there been any like outcome of this? Yeah, it was DMC1 and RE4 that like had the thing.
When did this come out?
This was this 2021? Or no, 2022 it looks like. Okay. Oh no, okay, no, the last update was 2022. So the first time this came out, where's the date for this? The actual date for this? Well, the last recent like update was June 7th, 2021. So this is a while ago. We put together a very good.
Still more recent than I would have expected.
Yeah, for sure. I filed to dismiss, and that's the last I'm hearing anything about this. So interesting.
Well, I hope that person got their hush money.
Yeah, you're right. Unless you know, unless there's more to this, and like I'm not seeing currently. I don't know what the direction came of this, but like, this was something that was like that was prominent, which is fascinating. But yeah, you know, it just reminded me of that because I remember hearing about that rather, you know, back when it came out, that this was a lawsuit that was occurring. But you know, at least that is, I don't want to say. I don't say this like a moral thing, but like I could assume that that was easier to get away with, like to put it in one way, considering that those games had been out for like a long time. But I feel like music, like I like that has to seem like that has to be super obvious about like, hey, this music is being used in this game, and you don't have the license for it. I would assume there'd be some way like.
Well, I don't know that the Sonic games are unlicensed or not. I just remember Die talking about like every Sonic game stealing a song or every Sega game or some shit. I don't remember. Fucking stalkers. But I do.
Yeah.
The accidental plagiarism thing definitely comes in when like you're working for multiple studios.
Yeah. And it isn't just a, hey, this is my genre, and I have like a general style.
Yeah, if you go pull them up, it is the same start.
I'll go, is this something that's been noted, or is this something that you noticed? Either way, I'll go look it up, and give it a listen.
I can't think of what the song is called, but you can look up like Final Fantasy VI Opera. I had to cycle through what franchise I was about to say. I literally was like Resident Evil, Yakuza, Final Fantasy.
The mental just degradation from yesterday is coming back. It's in full force.
Yeah, not enough keys to operate. I'm missing 2 keys.
Yeah. Final Fantasy VI Opera. Yeah, if I can I just get the song, please? And so it's the start of this, and then
the first couple notes of that, and the start of Aerith's are fucking identical.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
like,
it's the same.
Yeah. It is the exact
like
same.
that
Holy
started
shit.
up, and I think I just felt sudden new emotions about Celeste that I had never thought about before, because it like
Right.
sleeper agent awokened all of my feelings about Aerith.
Right. Yeah, precisely.
And I was like,
Holy
oh, okay.
Clearly unintentional too.
Yeah,
Which, if you think about it,
complete accident. And like, it couldn't even, if you played them when they came out, or you played them in numerical order or release order, would not have had that effect. That's because I started with 7 and I was like, oh my girly. It's the effect that all of the remakes had on me, where I just something would start and I'd start crying. I'm not making it through Reunion.
Oh god.
I cannot wait.
Which, if also we believe, if that's 2027, right?
Yep.
And potentially early 2027 too.
Yep.
So
it is projected for 2027. If it follows the release pattern of the other two, it will be first quarter, probably February or March.
So we're a little over a year away now from Reunion. Oh man, at least.
Yeah.
Oh man,
we're so close.
God, so close. So much is like coming out recently. You know, you got One Piece, RE9. Like, that's just this year, and then of course you got.
I feel like the past several years, I've had a game come out every single year that I've had interest in. Ah, there he is.
There we go. Fuck yeah.
Got all my keys now.
Where's the nearest save point?
Nah, we're going up to the clock.
All right.
Fuck it, we ball. Because I don't feel like walking down there.
All right. Whichever is faster and like easier to get
also,
to.
now that I know where they both are,
yeah,
it's not as big of an issue.
Yeah,
it was just a matter of I lost them. It's like the Entwives.
How do you lose your wives? Oh man.
Drinking, gambling, adultery. Should I keep going?
Gambling, even maybe, you know. Imagine Ents gambling. What are they gambling on?
God, I want to imagine Ents gambling. That's so good. You who dare descend to the depths of the abyss, if that is your wish, I shall happily oblige.
Let's go. Mine's it like just a like those like mazes you have like the thing like follow through, you know? That's what that is.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh,
right?
Yeah. Yeah, because here's the save.
Brave. Fuck yeah. It's gambling. But yeah, no. Yeah, no. You were saying about like games that you had like one like a game a year essentially. Because yeah, it's been
going for like since I graduated, I think.
What came out last year? I'm trying to think.
Last year was.
That wasn't. Yeah.
Did anything come out last year? Actually.
That's a good question. I mean, we played Peak, but like I don't know that's not like I don't know if it's the same.
Last year might have been the first year without one. I'm like really trying to think, but Final Fantasy was year before.
Final Fantasy. I think it was RE4 before that. I think it had to have been. I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because that was 2024, and then RE4 was 2023, and then I'm pretty sure prior to that, there's been a yearly release of Resident Evil stuff.
Yeah.
So there's that.
2025 video games. I feel like last year had to have been the first year without something because I don't remember anything.
Obviously, wouldn't been Yakuza. No Resi that year. Well, Final Fantasy, One Piece. Yeah. I think it might have been. Well, actually, hold on. Oh, was that 24? Was that 25? Shit, I actually don't know. How old is mouthwashing? I actually don't know.
Mouthwashing's older. I made my cake for my birthday.
Gotcha. Right.
Yeah, last year I think was the first year in a while, because I can't think of anything that came out last year. But before that, I've had a game a year for a while, because I had, Resi 8 came out not long after I got into Resident Evil. From there, Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. Disappointment, but I was excited about it.
Right, yeah.
Because I really wasn't, like, watching the release of Borderlands 4. If anything, it was spiteful.
Yeah, that's true. There's a lot of skepticism about that before.
There was a lot of skepticism about that, and then also just the fact that we have it recorded the night before they announced it.
Yeah.
Me very confidently going, there will never be another Borderlands.
I love that you manifested that.
So fucking funny to me. Because just...
like, yeah, man. What else can you do? Can you definitively say there will never... Well, actually, hold on a minute. I was going to say, never definitively be another DMC game. That might be the best, actually.
Yeah, let's keep our mouths shut on that one.
There will never definitively be a good Lord of the Rings game ever again.
I believe that. My boss fight! Alright.
Hell yeah.
Let's recharge, let's lock in, and then I have another stage to get through.
You got this.
Because it has to. I'm like, I'll tap out early. It has to be 2, 2, and 2.
Yes.
Yet another lost one. Welcome. Carla, let us settle this here and now. To settle this would be to break the equilibrium. That is not a new beginning, but the beginning of the end. So you force everyone to fight for eternity? You think that continual war is justified if it maintains equilibrium? Not justice, but truth. Only death and destruction lie past the dream of the Knight of Lodoss. The Knight of Lodoss. No, you cannot insult Parn's dream like that. Both justice and love shatter before the rough seas of truth. Do you not know this? Nonsense. Rock. The one rock that hit her.
Right. The immediate one singular rock.
I really shouldn't be using my rocks on you, actually.
Yeah. Holy shit.
There's a demon queen that I have to fight after her. She's gonna electric me. She's gonna zap me. This is off to a bad start.
You got this. You got this. Oh, that. Okay.
It's fine.
Yeah, no.
Do you insist on ignoring the truth, then just as you wish, fall into darkness for all eternity. Back into the void!
Yep.
Hello, naked lady.
Hello, holy. Oh my god, look at the fucking wings and shit. This is a sick fucking design, actually.
Oh, she's so cool looking. She's not as difficult as Flaus.
Yeah,
I'm
noticing.
Faust.
Come on, you got this.
I was thinking of a different character, but I cannot for the life of me think of who.
The great thing is, I also can't think of it now. Was it not Flaus?
No, it... Am I thinking... It's Flaus, and then I'm thinking of Faust. Yeah, no, it's Flaus, and I'm thinking of Faust, and I'm like...
There you go.
There's no L. What lies down that path? Are you even aware? Shut the fuck up.
I'm glad you heard that.
I'm gonna come save and regen all my shit, and then that should be the start of the second phase for tonight, hopefully.
And
hopefully we can just start trucking along, blast on through. I can do it really fast and get to Leon.
You can.
Yeah, stage 4. Lock in.
Let's fucking go. Yeah, if I recall, I think actually, I think Flouse was actually the first time you died to a boss fight in this too. At least on this round, or this run. So. Otherwise, it's been a very fairly good.
I did Abram, no problem. I did Shooting Star, no problem.
No problem at all with that. Rocks.
Yeah, rocks. Roxanne. Don't come for me. Don't come for me, please. So the karaoke in Sleeping Dogs is not as fun as Yakuza karaoke, but there is one notable, really nice thing about it, which is that if you miss the notes, you've seen me miss notes in Yakuza before. It just keeps playing the song, and if you're doing the interjections, it just cuts out the audio if you miss the cue. Wei actually misses the note.
Yeah.
Like, keeps singing, but misses the note. They pitch it up or down according to how you misdo it.
That's actually super neat. That's super
so
cute.
Fun.
Oh man. I can just imagine like a sudden like voice crack or something like that as you otherwise singing.
It sounds terrible because it's like bad auto tune an octave down.
Gotcha.
But it's so funny.
Nope. Oh yeah, nope. Away from that. I think that was. I think that happened the last time. Not like left wing.
It's because that way you can wrap around later.
There you go. Yeah. There is just something funny about the image of like the visual image of like, oh, suddenly nope, not going through there. Minotaur, Minano.
Barn.
Also no, Barn.
What are a soul crystal ball and the blood of the Knight of Lodoss? I have what I need. Now only the ceremony itself remains. Once the ceremony is complete, the memory of the Knight of Lodoss shall be wiped from history, and Ashram shall return.
So sad.
Parn, I will never let you get away with this. That wasn't addressed at him. I really should put spacing between my words.
You just made
What happens if I shoot these? Oh, they just go away.
Yo, did
like...
you not know that?
No.
You didn't? You didn't try?
Okay. I just trick jumped my way through there the first time, and when they are encountered in fights, I just jump around them. I don't have time to do all that shit. An arrow aimed at that is an arrow not aimed at my enemy.
This is true. But at least in this case, there are no other enemies besides the obstacle.
Rocks.
Rocks.
Ooh, the rocks didn't kill the Valkyrie. You piece of shit.
This isn't Dune. Get out of here.
Oh my god, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. No!
Shit.
They stun locked her in the corner.
They did. They fucking... Oh, man. I didn't get to watch that again.
Paul Atreides, when I get you. When I get you. When I get you, Paul.
Fucking hell. Were the movies for that any good? I don't actually remember.
I watched the first one. I haven't watched the second one yet. This is not out of want. This is out of extreme forgetfulness and lack of access for a while.
Gotcha.
But I loved the first one. It made me go buy the books. I have not finished the books.
Okay,
That is also not for lack of liking them. That is because it's a massive fucking book, and I struggle to read sci-fi, apparently.
Yeah.
Learned that. And it's like, I don't know why, because my dad was like, well, maybe it's that there's a lot of made-up words, and I'm like, but I read fantasy.
Yeah, no.
I read fantasy.
Yeah. I don't assume it's also... Because I feel like a good sci-fi story is gonna make it to where you... Even if you, like, don't understand, like, the actual, like... I don't know. if it's based on like a real like science concept, like it's still gonna like break it down enough for you to understand it.
It's
or at least
not
to
even
get
that
by.
I don't understand it. It like I don't know. I just struggled with reading it.
I'm trying to think. Do you? Is it just like
I've read
sci-fi?
other sci-fi too, but I feel like I always kind of like I struggle with murder bots a bit. I struggled. I love a book called Long Way to a Small Angry Planet. Fantastic book. Kind of struggled with reading it though.
Really?
Something about the genre. And I'm like, I don't know what about the genre. If I could identify what, I'd fix it.
I'm curious, is there a sci-fi book that like you like are able to read very fast and like very fluidly and like have like can like sink your teeth into just fine? And maybe there's a difference
I
there?
tend to read fantasy more than sci-fi.
Okay.
And like one of my favorite sci-fi books has been A Long Way to a Small Angry Planet. But like, and I read that pretty fast. But compared to other books of the same size, I read it really slow. If that makes sense. Like, I read that in maybe a week, but of the same size, I would read Lord of the Rings in half the time. Harder to compare because Long Way to a Small Angry Planet I don't think is a YA book, and the Grishaverse novels are, but I read Six of Crows so fucking fast.
Yeah. I don't know them. I don't know what the what the hang up is for sci-fi. Maybe it's just
I
not
think
as
it's
much
that
passion.
largely I would rather disappear into a fantasy world.
And not so much a sci-fi world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if you look at like my favorite sci-fi games, it's ones that are more fantasy than sci-fi.
Right.
Because it's like Final Fantasy VII, where it's like, yeah, that's definitely.
It's got sci-fi in it, but
it's
also
not
like a
high
blend.
fantasy, but
yeah. There's still magic in it. There's still.
I hate this. I'm gonna die.
Final Fantasy is like a weird like. What's the word? Like it's like a like. It's a culmination of like multiple genres kind of into one, because there's fantasy in it. There's like just sort of modern day kind of feel to it. There's also the sci-fi vibe to it as well. It's interesting that. Yeah, no. One Piece is like.
I think for me, it's the difference of whether or not it's focused on the technology aspect or the magical aspect. Oh my god, I'm gonna die here.
You'll
no, I'm gonna die here. Let's just charge that up as much as I can to give myself the max tries. Nope.
There you go.
I'm free.
See, you just had to believe in yourself.
I think I actually stopped believing in myself, and that's what got me through.
So
if we want to be technical.
you pulled out the Usopp, and that's how you got through. Just have no faith in yourself, and somehow you get by.
Yeah. Makes perfect sense. I don't know what I just unlocked.
Neither do I. The earlier one was, I guess you can breathe underwater now or some shit.
I have that now? Okay.
Yeah. But I don't know what the most recent one was, because you got
Doesn't matter, so long as I've got water breathing.
Yeah. I assume that will
need
be
that
important.
to the room over. The room over somewhere. Please don't die.
The room over yonder.
This room. I will need it. Yeah, hi human. Actually, those are crocodiles.
Well, close enough.
Oh, that's fun.
What's
Underwater, the fire stops recharging my health, even at full.
Oh, that is very
That's really cool.
Yeah, that is very cute.
I am, however, now going to come stand out here while I finish regenning.
Right. It's like cute detail, but inconvenient. Oh, gee, he went for it. Holy shit.
Fuck. Fuck.
God damn.
Did I save?
Man.
Have I had a save after getting the water breathing?
I don't think so. I don't think so. Just one night. You're almost there. One more chapter. You got this.
And then Leon, right? What time is it?
It's
I'm gonna go test the water
11:35.
breathing just to make sure. I would have had to cross through that room, I think, so...
Okay.
Yeah, okay, I have it. I had to cross through
cool.
that save room to
Hell yeah. All right,
come down this way.
There you go. God, he just guns it for you.
Yeah. He a bitch.
Mm-hmm. Go back to the Raccoon City sewers where you belong.
Huh? Oh god, yeah. I know my mom is gonna watch more One Piece. I have just been like anxiously awaiting updates because I'm like, oh, next episode. She was like, we've watched 4, we plan on watching more. I'm like, okay, so next episode they meet Sanji, and I've just been like, my fear now is that she's gonna watch all of season 1 and love it, and then she's gonna watch all of season 2 and love it, and then she's gonna watch season 3, and then I'm going to have to talk to her because she knows that I non-stop am like yap 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 One Piece, like crucial pillar of my personality now. Over a third of my t-shirts are One Piece t-shirts. Not even joking.
Yeah, no, I fully believe it. Which means when Ace comes up,
which means even just like Crocodile, I'm like,
true.
She's gonna be like, and now you talk about One Piece to me because I understand what you're saying, and I'm gonna have to be normal.
You will have to tone down. and
I'm like, how do I be normal? Because we're coming up on Alabasta. I love Alabasta.
Indeed.
Another key point of my personality is, my god, I love Alabasta. My dad's like, I have to watch till at least there, right? Because you talk about it nonstop, and I'm like, uh-oh.
Which, by the way, what's the update on that?
No progress. He's still in the Baratier.
Got you.
It's kind of what I expected. He doesn't truly watch things full. He'll potentially go back to it a little bit at some point.
Right. Yeah, when you know, at some point, but obviously it seems like not.
He's more likely to go back to it at the same time that I'm more likely to go back to One Piece. Which, fuck.
Careful. God.
Which is with the release of season 2 of the live action.
Right.
I'm just like, I just need the cure. I just need the cure from Dressrosa. Dressrosa's so... and it's so unfortunate because Dressrosa could be so good. Because it's a fantastic story.
But the anime bungles it.
But my god, that pacing.
Because it doesn't... I haven't read the manga, so I don't actually know for sure.
It does not take that long in the manga.
Yeah, no. I would assume like things move at a swifter pace in the manga in comparison to it doesn't help, by the way, that like with the manga you can read at your own pace or less. But,
yeah.
Even
Dressrosa is where the weekly episodes really start to affect.
Yes. Because like, you know, I've said it before, but like prior to that, like you know, I've only watched up until like the beginning of the post skip, but you know, prior to that, I had already had like some issues with the pacing, at least the beginning of the story and whatnot. But as it got into its own rhythm, like I was able to exit it more and more, and like it wasn't like that bad pacing.
They hit a genuine flow state at any lobby.
Yes.
And then
when you
that
get to
flow state is not with them when they come back.
Yes. For me, it's like things are a little rocky at the beginning, and then it gets smoother over time. Both that I've sort of like acclimated to like how it's paced, as well as just like it does feel like it gets better over time. After all, anyway.
Yeah.
Until you hit Long Ring
yeah,
Island,
because you have that first bit where it's like it does genuinely get better because they got more money.
Yeah.
They got the funding needed to realize these goals.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. And then as you put it, like when it starts for me with Water 7, not just but like when you get to Water 7. Is this
Boss fight.
Lock in.
But this is Nars, so it's not that bad. It can't be Nars. Little one lost in darkness, do you continue to burn with rage? Rage? Yes, that's right. And if you stand in my way, I will not go easy on you. Revenge. To renounce freedom and be bound by dark emotions. Even for a spirit, foolishness is foolishness. What? Gaze upon your own truth, pathetic spirit, or is it pointless to expect this from one imprisoned by their own soul? Shut up, Nars. Shut up. I know my own truth better than anyone.
Respond to that exactly like how
Nars you can kind of get under and you're good.
Yeah, like they kind of this is actually like so just demeaning at a certain point. Because I'm pretty sure Narsh is like apart from like the actual like human characters.
Narsh is the dragon that they were like, we cannot wake that thing up.
Yes, yeah. Like the world will be forever like under a state of peril, if this thing wakes up, and here we are. Because
Narsh is the one that's under, the guy who gets like cut in half is trying to wake up, and they're sacrificing Deed to.
Yes, you juxtapose this with like the anime, and it almost feels like how fucking Smaug feels between the second movie and the third, where it's like the big bad, oh shit, we woke him up, he's out and about now, and then just an arrow to the fucking throat and he's good to go. In the third movie.
You can slide under him, but half the time he will also just jump, and if you stand still, will land right here on top of you like that.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's it's almost it's almost sad, But yeah, no.
But also look how easy that slide was.
Yeah, right? Rest in peace. Rest in peace, Nars.
Faust is blonde, and that's why I can't tell who's her and who's Deed.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Faust is the same size and similar color palette to Deed, and then they put them in the void and they all spin, and you've got the tracker thing. I think I can turn off the tracker, but it's pretty, and it usually doesn't make it hard for me to see. But it's probably that Faust is of similar size to Deed.
Right. Yeah, similar size, same hair, the void doesn't help, etc.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Because the Demon Queen I also don't struggle with as much, and she also doesn't make me as sick. But she's not the size of Nars. She's not the size of Deed. She takes up a lot more space.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Does she distract better from the void, considering what you're looking at?
Yeah, because she takes up that much more space, which is what I was trying to get at with the issue with Faust is that she doesn't take. Sorry, I'm looking at my map.
You're good.
She doesn't take up a lot of the void. So you're looking at a lot of void, but the Demon Queen takes up a lot of the void, so it's not quite as nauseating.
Right.
Can you write down that I mean to show you the Berserk boss?
Sure.
The Dreamcast game, because I'm gonna forget, and I just thought about it again.
Yeah, I'll write it down. I'll write it down here. Well, actually, no, I'll write it down in the chat so that we can see that somewhere. Hello, Nishiki running in the wall. Happy to see you.
Is that the last thing that's in there?
Yes, apart from also
oh my god,
Majima doing one dance and Majima doing the other dance.
Love that.
But yeah, what were we saying? Was it about One Piece? I think it was about One Piece. I think we were talking about Pacey, but I don't know if we were saying something after that.
These videos are so bad. We were yapping about the flow state and Dressrosa's pacing just being woof, because I was saying that season 2 will probably redo that spark for me.
Yeah, because it's in the era of the arcs that you love the most,
Yeah.
It's everything. Well,
I have not let myself go back and watch Alabasta a second time, because I'm like, if I turn back now, I don't think I'll ever keep going. Which is not what I want. Like, One Piece is fantastic, and I know it will what? Goodbye.
The sudden what is...
Sorry, I swapped to dialogue a little too fast.
Yeah.
The sudden... Don't remember.
It was about everything Alabasta, and then
yeah, it is just the like I can't go back for Alabasta. I know it gets better, but Dressrosa was so bad. But if I go back for Alabasta, I don't know that I would turn around again and come back to the front, or if I just be like, I live in pre-skip now. Yeah, because it's like, bro, pre-skip, I'm sure there's plenty of other highlights of post-skip, but like, pre-skip just feels Gear
so
5 fight is fucking gorgeous.
What's that?
The Gear 5 fight in Wano is so pretty. I'm like, I know there's more, but I love Alabasta so much. Yeah. And so I'm hoping that getting close to Alabasta, Little Garden, Drum Island, all of my favorite arcs, a lot of my favorite arcs are in that Alabasta saga.
Right.
And so I'm hoping seeing those in live action will kind of spark that again.
Absolutely.
And get me back to it and make me fall in love with the characters again. I didn't fall out of love with them per se, but...
It's just been a while since like you really like interacted with them fully.
The group is also where I'm at really split up. The group was split up in Dressrosa. We've reconvened. We're splitting up again. So like, I haven't had the full Straw Hats in a while.
Yeah.
Because I had the full Straw Hats for Fishman Island, and notably Sanji's at like his worst in that arc. It is so bad.
Yeah.
Let me clear my inventory.
Go for it. Yeah, no, I'm trying to think. I'm pretty sure, like, you get, like, the team split up, like, throughout an arc, typically in pre-skip, but, like, it mainly, they all convene back to each other.
They're all, like, in the arc, though?
Yes, yeah. The one time this...
They're not all in the arc here.
Yeah, when this stuff's being the case is, well, obviously prior to, like, meeting the next team member, apart from that, the one time that this occurs in pre-skip is from Saboti onward. Well, after Saboti onward. Where it is...
And that one has so much better pacing than Dressrosa. And it's like, there's good characters in Dressrosa, don't get me wrong. Yeah.
Careful there.
Ah, damn it.
Yeah, like, good characters, I assume, yeah.
If the pacing were better, it would be fine. Because Dressrosa's got a fantastic story, fantastic characters. It's got a good cast of the strats, and you check in with the others every so often. It's like the Saboti thing, where it's like, every now and then we're like, what are they doing? But we don't actually get a full episode, we just get like a little update.
Yeah. Yeah, which is, you know, that feels like it's harder to feel...
All right, our second boss fight! We're doing so much faster.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, no. Well, actually, you're about to... Yeah.
He's gonna kick my ass. He's gonna kick my ass.
Lock in.
You have to be strong. Prepare yourself, Dark Elf. I realized for the first time how difficult it is to control oneself. I shall fight you to soothe this burning rage. Was it not you who said there was no reason to fight, High Elf? Shut up and die.
Holy. I see Leon was also a fan of Paradis.
Sorry, I was thinking about him and her outfit the second you said his name. I'm gonna be so for real. And now she's gonna kill me. Yep. Series is canceled. Go home, everyone.
You know what that was? That was the... Okay, Squidward. Try to imagine him in his underwear.
Oh no, he's hot!
Alright, lock in.
just rocks until I can't, and then we'll go from there.
Yeah, rocks really are the way.
Bitch. Bitch.
Oh, good God.
She's gonna get me again. The rocks was not the way, actually, but I was being stupid.
I love her doing, like, her victory fucking flips.
Right? I love the handprints on the pillars.
Yeah. I must admit, I actually didn't notice them until you pointed them out, but yeah, that is, man, details, man. Fucking love details.
I did the fight for so long that I couldn't help but start noticing shit.
Yeah, right. that tracks, yeah. Shit! I didn't even process you were dead!
She does, like, hella damage.
Mm-hmm.
And this is where we start hitting the parts where I was, like, really struggling and being like, okay, I take a break from the boss fight, not just I do it a couple of times and get better. I turn the game off and walk away for a while. So, we're getting to the area where I'm like, yeah, no.
Yeah. Fuck, man. Jesus, you just get no chance.
Yeah. She's real rough. She can stun you. Not what I meant to do. Hold on.
Yeah. Oh, shit. I assume, hopefully, from your last save that you
it's from your save. You're good.
Okay.
I shouldn't. It basically exited to menu. Didn't mean to.
Christ.
Do it. Girl, stop showing off.
Right? Look
Your
at this
victory
shit.
flip. I love her so much, though.
Truly,
Get up. It can bleed. It can die. Lock in.
Lock the fuck in. You've done this once, you can do it again.
Fuck.
God, she just zips around, though. Okay.
There we go.
Nice. Well done.
This is the end. The end of everything. No, it begins here. Now, with my life, Ashram.
Is this the Ozai with the bad haircut, or?
Yeah.
Yeah, thought so.
I like the weird, like, technical glitchy.
Right.
It's so interesting.
Mm-hmm.
It's Brooke from One Piece. Never mind, it's this loser. I actually really like Ashram, but...
Yeah, right. Ashram Farrakhan was, like, really cool in the anime.
He's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
And
it's just the hairline.
It's just the hairline, and there is official art of him that, like, that's not his hairline. They did him so dirty.
Right,
but,
yeah.
I don't know. They were like, we can't have bitches simping for him, or some shit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Where am I?
Right, you get to the Silent Hill part of the game. That's right.
Yeah.
Right, are you supposed to fight these things or just run past them?
I could never figure out. I'm gonna let him kill me and redo this. And we'll try running.
Yeah.
You can't slide here if memory serves.
Mm-hmm.
So, like...
But, like, those hit points are so... Like, yeah. That actually looks like it was kind of working out. Yeah, that's actually working out really well.
Really well, you say? Ah,
well, okay. Yeah, see?
Parn and everyone else. But Parn!
Parn! Everyone! It's like a reverse Legolas moment.
Well, it's boyfriend and the others, I guess. What's going on? Something is wrong. Sorry, Parn. Did not mean to stab you.
Are they disappearing on a matter of importance? Like, okay, I can lose him for sure.
No, they're disappearing on who I touch. And Parn's last. So, yeah, kind of. My head hurts. My head... Insert scream here. What was that? Just a dream?
And back to it!
And back to it! And back to the save! Beat my meat. Save again. I had to bring it back.
Genau.
And I think...
Yeah!
Good night, everybody. It's Leon time.
Good night, everyone.